going to drive this ball down that field.
I'm going to separate you from this ball. I'm going to drive the nose of this ball and you backward.
And there's nothing.
And there's not one thing. Not one thing. Absolutely nothing. And there's not a thing you can do about it.
We're going to do everything in our power to turn this ball into this ball.
This is Oklahoma football.
Here we go, as Brett Vicentainer will be kicking off with the wind, north to south. Perkins and Rankins deep, and we're underway. Oklahoma, Fresno State, a booming kick by Vicentainer. And Rankins sticks it 8 yards deep in the end zone, will touch it back. Signal tailback Ronaldo Wirtz. Sooners 1st and 10 of the first play from scrimmage from their own 20-yard line. A turn, the fake, the handoff to Wirtz. White retreats, throws a pass. It's caught and out of bounds. Brandon Jones, first catch, his 18th of the year. Mark Clayton in there along with Brandon Jones and Juwan Rankins as wide receivers. Shotgun, 2nd and 8 from the 22. White looks up, fires, complete to Clayton. He hits away from that to 25, to his right to 30. He's at the 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, far side. Needs a man at the 30, and he's out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds inside the 25-yard line at the 22-yard line. He broke a tackle at the Oklahoma 40 and took off. A 56-yard pass and mostly run, Merv Johnson.
Well, he's one that you want to get it in his hands. He and Travis Wilson, you want to get the ball in their hands because they can become quite exciting on some of those routes that really aren't thrown for a lot of yards, can turn into long gainers as that did.
56 yards on it, so the Sooners are having some of that early success you spoke of, at least did on that play. 2 wide receivers right and 1 to the left, 1st and 10. Reynolds checks into the lineup from the 22 in Fresno State territory. Good protection. White fires down the middle, thrown incomplete. Not sure who was throwing. Now we have a flag, a late flag from the field judge. So
on the deep end. Spot foul, automatic first down.
Spot foul, automatic first down as 4-yard penalty is what it amounts to, and they'll call officially on the, it's in between the 17 and 18. And up to the line of scrimmage quickly comes the Oklahoma offense from the 17-yard line, Fresno territory. First down, 10 yards to go. Brandon Jones in motion from right to left. Here's the gift to Works, hit in the backfield and spun down with a nice defensive play. Shotgun formation. Brandon Jones in motion from right to left. This is at the Fresno State 24, backing up as White. He throws a long pass down to the end zone, double covered by Jones, and the crowd wanted interference as he was bumped in the end zone. Shotgun formation. Jason White waits for the snap. He backs up 3 or 4 steps. He looks. He's still looking. He throws a pass. It is incomplete at the 8-yard line. Thrown a little bit in front. Juwan Rankins. Trey DeCarlo is 5 for 6 on the year. This is a 41-yarder. He's 3 for 3 from this distance. Mac McCoy will be holding ball. It's down. Kick left-footed. Line drive. And it's good. He hit a 41-yarder. Knuckleball. But that's good. It was over the plate, so to speak. Between the uprights, Oklahoma takes an early 3-0 lead. 3-0 Sooners. Here we go. DeCarlo booms it. Boy, he hit a good one. Not going to go to the end zone, but it's taken at the 4-yard line by Jennings. Up the middle, touch to his right, the 15. Got a hole, hit at the 20. Nice tackle, 22-yard line of 23.
Got a flag.
We have a flag down. Antonio Perkins on the tackle. 20-yard return. What was the, where was the flag thrown, Merv?
Back up around the 30. I think somebody must have held or, yeah.
Yeah, holding on Fresno is the preliminary signal by Cooper Castleberry, the referee. So the Fresno team in white, their colors are, they call it bulldog red and blue, but you don't see any of the blue. They use red and white primarily.
Holding on the return team. The penalty is half the distance to the goal, and it's first down.
Rodney Davis is the back, offset eye. The fullback is Steven Spock. Davis in motion out of the backfield. Grady, quick drop, caught at the 13, and tackled. A great tackle. What a great tackle by Derek Strait. Marquez Davis, boy, that was a great play. It's a flat pass complete, and it looked like he had running room, and all of a sudden Strait comes charging in and makes a great play.
He just ran through about 3 blockers to make that play. He really knew where he wanted to go and slipped those 3 blockers and
give him a yard to the 14. 2nd and 9, Fresno State from their own 14. Offset eye. Grady under center. Fullback in motion. Fake handoff. Grady raised up. Quick pass caught at the 16. Tackle at the 19-yard line. Pasha Jackson makes the nice tackle at the 19. A 5-yard pickup. Fresno's first 3rd down. They're not very good on 3rd down conversions on the year. There's a flat pass thrown behind the intended receiver, and Antonio Perkins knocked it away from Jermaine Jamison. Lingua averaging 35.8 yards per kick. Singles with Antonio Perkins, single safety back at the Oklahoma 30. Good snap, good high kick, nice good hang time. Boy, Lingua really hit that one. Perkins takes it at the 30, retreats, now cuts upfield, 32, 35. I formation, Reynolds and Works in the eye behind White from the 35 in Sooner territory. Give to Works, up the middle, over right tackle. Nice hold, he gets about 5 or close to it. 3 wide receivers left and 1 to the right. White waiting the snap on a 5-yard situation from the 40. 3-man rush, a little short pass, caught by Clayton at the 43. Still moving, goes right to 45. Still moving at the 47-yard line. Boy, he was juking around there and got the first down plus a pair of change. Mark Clayton, 2nd reception from Arlington, Texas. He has 4.41 40 speed and good juking ability there, I'll tell you.
He can jump around about as quick as anybody that they have. He's fun to watch. We're looking at him on the monitor here now, and he's all over the place.
Pickup of only 7, but it was an exciting 7. 3rd first down for the Sooners. They haven't thrown 47. Now the Sooners shifting. They have shotgun formation. Works to the right of White. Handoff goes to Works. Left side, big hole. 50, 45, down to the 45 and maybe the 44-yard line. Boy, there was an enormous hole around the left side. Wes Sims and Shashan, I guess, get more the credit for blocking than anybody.
Well, they did, and they pulled the right side lineman. It was big Jamal Brown pulled it from right tackle position, and the hole was so good on the left side, he really had trouble finding somebody to block.
8-yard pickup, and it's at the 44 in Fresno State territory. Sooners with their 4th first down already, leading 3-0, 10:47 to go first quarter. Travis Wilson checks in at Reynolds is in motion now, and the shotgun, the handoff to Works, hit at the line of scrimmage, fights forward and broke the tackle, and will fight his way very, very close.
We need to eliminate that penetration. Our backside people, guys that maybe are responsible for that, got to secure it a little bit better than we did.
Brandon Jones wide right, double tight end, Chester and Donnelly. I formation this time. White may be changing the play, short yardage on a 3rd down play, half yard to go. The turn. To get to Works, bangs into a pile. Boy, it just depends on the spot. Kewan Jones tailback, Reynolds the fullback. From the 43 now, the Sooners shift over on the left side. They overload the left side, unbalanced line to the left. The turn, give to the left side. Kewan Jones easily has the first down. There's Wilson and Brandon Jones wide right. Clayton left, shotgun, no tight end. In motion, Reynolds from left halfback to the right. White looks up, throws a pass, tipped away. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right for the Sooners. 2nd and 10 from the Fresno 42-yard line in motion. Kewan Jones back to pass, pump faking, screen pass, inside screen. Rankins 40, 35, 30, cuts to his right, along the 30, 25. He's at the 20, 15 to the 10 and out of bounds inside the 10. Great spread across the field, great speed by Juwan, who runs the 40 in 4.49. Boy, that was an inside screen and came from left to right, and great lateral running as well as great speed by Rankin.
You know, Bob, I've said this before. You could switch jerseys on him and Clayton, and none of us would know it till after the game. Somebody told us. They look just alike.
34 yards picked up by Juwan Rankins. Boy, that was beautiful to watch. Just outran the safety. That's the 5th first down. Sooners have 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. Shotgun. Kewan Jones to the right of White. Here is the gift to Jones. Fakes left, drives down the middle, inside the 5, down to the 2 maybe. Close to it. From the 2, man in motion from right to left is Donnelly. Here's the turn, the fake handoff, the pass, caught by Reynolds, touchdown Oklahoma. Wide open in the far flat. He faked down the middle to Kewan Jones, fired it to J.D. Reynolds. TD, Oklahoma. the 6th touchdown pass of the year for Jason White, and the Sooners go 65 yards in that drive and went to a 3rd and a 4th down on that one series.
Yeah, they did. Very, very impressive drive, except, again, I'm going to fuss about the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down plays in that drive. Those are things that I think we'll see improve as the game goes along. But other than that, and especially what Clayton and Rankins have shown us, has been impressive.
8:32 to go in the first quarter. Sooners up 9-0. At the north end zone, the extra point, left-footed attempt. Ball is down. McCoy holds. It's blocked, tipped, and no good.
See, that same guy almost got the field goal a while ago. He's really getting up high in the air.
Here's a kickoff again against the wind. DiCarlo not quite as good as the other kick to start the game. Caught the 10 at the 15 to the 20 into a pile at the 22-yard line. Tight end on the left side is Duncan Reed. Back to pass, 3-step drop. Long pass upfield for Grady. Overthrows his man. Marquez Davis was the lad for whom the pass was intended. Wing left is in motion toward the formation, now away from it. Back to pass again. Slant pass is caught by Berry, and he's knocked backwards as he makes the catch. Let's see where the spot is. Maybe enough for a first down. I formation now for Fresno State. Grady, quick pass, caught by Berrien and double teamed and tackled after a loss, I think, or maybe a no gain. It was a flat pass. The wide side of the field was to the left, and the quarterback, Jeff Grady, raised up, fired out in the flat to Berrien, and Perkins and Dante Nicholson double teamed him, and no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the Fresno State 32.
Those two guys got there just right after the ball did, didn't they?
They did.
Really great reaction.
So quick. Center defense is so quick. Marquez Davis wide left. Wide right is Berrien. Tight end on the right side is Mark Wood. Back to pass, Jeff Grady. Short pass, caught the 33. And can't get by Nicholson at the 36. Maybe they got to 37. Grady in the shotgun with blockers to either side of him here on a 3rd and 5 from the 37. And timeout is taken now. Delay of the game will be called if the time ran out on quarterback Jeff Grady. Now their linebackers come up in those holes, but here's Grady. Shelby blitzing, but there's a fired pass. It's tipped and incomplete. Nice play by, guess who, Teddy Lehman, waiting the deep snap. It's on the money, and here's the kick off the side of his foot. Not a good one. Flag is down, and it goes out of bounds way short. Boy, that's going to be a very short kick. As they line it up, still lining it up. We're waiting till right there at the 39, a 29-yard punt. And Coach, the field judge threw a flag, and I noticed one of the OU coaches immediately say, "No, don't take the penalty," because he could see it would be a very short punt.
I hope it was against the other team. I hope that the Sooners weren't holding, Bob. That's the thing you worry about right there. They're really more likely that.
Well, you've got it. See, that's why you're a coach. Will Peoples in now for the first time. Wide right, 2 wide receivers right, tight end on the left side. Here's under the center. White takes a handoff, looks in the far flat, throws a pass, caught by Brandon Jones out of bounds at the 41. What a perfect throw and a nice catch.
That's how you judge your quarterback's arms, throwing the long out, and that was a nice throw.
12-yard picked up. Brandon Jones, I believe that's his third catch of the day.
I think that probably the Sooner coaches feel like when they show them I formation, they're going to think run, and they'll use some play-action pass and throw the football on occasion.
So the Sooners have their 6th first down at their own 41, I formation. Tight end on the right side. Under center, White goes back, hands the ball off. Ronaldo works, sweeping left side, gets a yard. And now that comes over and he's gang tackled the 43, picks up 2 yards. Jason White gets the snap, looks left, throws over the top of the intended receiver. Sooners break their huddle. Wide to the right side goes Will Peoples. Actually, 3 wide receivers to the right. Clayton and Wilson with him out to the right. And out to the left side, Brandon Jones. From the 43, a 3rd down play. Back to pass. Is 8 yards to go here. Plenty of protection. White throws. Caught. Tackle at the 44. Peoples makes the catch. Boy, he had all day to throw that time. And the tackle by Awan Dills. But Will Peoples makes his first catch of the season, and that was a bullet.
It was, but I think Peoples found out he may not be quite as healthy as he thought he was. He's hurting right now.
What was his injury, Merv?
Knee, and he looked like he twisted that ankle again. Knee and ankle on the same side. He got hurt in that next to the last scrimmage, and it stung it again. I think we'll probably see him back in the game. Usually after an ankle injury especially, the first time you get hit right. It just kills you, but it goes away pretty quick.
That was a 19-yard pickup to Peoples, and first down number 7 for Oklahoma at the Fresno State 23. I formation, Reynolds and Jones in the I. Giving to Kewan over the left side, 40, 36-yard line. Went to his left, stumbled a bit, and then came to rest after a pickup of 7. Same formation, I formation, the turn, the gift, Jones down the middle, hit at the 35, falls forward, may have gotten to the 34, but needed to go to the 33. 3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left, shotgun formation. Kewan Jones to the right of Jason White from the 35 in Fresno territory. White rolls right, looks to pass, still looking, throws a pass. It's tipped, it's incomplete at the 22. Chris Chester checks in along with J.D. Reynolds.
They're going to wind up having to call timeout.
And the play clock is down to 7, and Jason White calls a timeout as Merv predicted. High formation, Reynolds and Kewan Jones in the I, double tight end. And Jason White steps back. Now he'll change the play clock at 16. Now he leans under center, waiting for the snap. He gets it down the line, hands the ball off Kewan Jones. He cuts, he gets the first down the sideline, tiptoes down and out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Kewan Jones got a good block from J.D. Reynolds and cut the corner pretty well going left.
He really did. That's a good job by the offense, the entire offense, Jason White particularly. They came up there with no play call, Bob, trying to draw them off sides. They couldn't. So then he calls a play, and they make the first down. That's, you got to, it doesn't get any better than that.
Down to Mark Rogers.
Wes Sims and Kelvin Pashon did a great job of sealing off the outside there, and J.D. Reynolds literally put his hat on somebody. His helmet flew off as he made that block.
The ball is at the 29-yard line. They listed officially. Upfield from that, in motion goes Reynolds from left half man to right, shot left half back to right, shotgun, back to pass. Jason White looks right. He throws a long pass for the end zone, and no good, knocked away. And late flag comes in.
I tell you what, the receiver's got to reach up for that ball. He can't catch it in his lap. If he reaches back and reaches up high, I'll bet you if you look, he can come down with that ball.
Richard Marshall, who was heavily recruited out of Los Angeles Locke, made was defending on the play. And here is Cooper Castleberry, the referee, to tell us what the ruling is. He's talking with the umpire, J.C. Leimbach. And let's see what. Sooners had the ball. Line of scrimmage was the 29.
Pass interference on the defense. 15 yards from the previous spot and an automatic first down.
Brandon Jones in motion from left across the formation to the right. Here's Jason, hands the ball. Kewan Jones goes left and back to the right. He's at the 10. Flag is down as it goes to the 5-yard line.
On the offense, 10 yards from the previous spot and replay first down.
From the 25 in Fresno State territory, Reynolds in motion. Thompson gets the snap. Reverse. Clinton Jones down. Brandon Jones tripped up. Second down and 20 yards to go for the first down. Shotgun. Jason White, the quarterback from the Fresno State. 24.5. Guys changing the play. Kewan Jones shifts to right halfback. Play clock at 1 second. Just as the ball blitzes on. Screen pass is caught to 28, to the 25, to the 20. Good juke to the 15. He's to the 12. He's to the 10. He fumbles the ball, and the Sooners recovered at the 5. He was hit from behind, Kewan was. The ball came out and looked like Jamal Brown recovered it. Brian Stolte, our spotter, has the glasses on it, and we'll see. Boy, that was an exciting play, wasn't it, Merv?
Definitely. Definitely. Everything happened on that play.
They had the blitz on, and the thing I loved about it, just a perfect call for the blitz.
Well, it really was. He had me totally fooled. He shifted his back over on the other side, and the center protected that side. So he was a man short on protection over here. But it was a screen. If it'd been a regular pass, it wouldn't have been any good at all.
It's going to be an
18-yard gain, and Jamal Brown, indeed, was the last man off the pile. So it's at the 6-yard line. That's the 5th first down in this drive. It started at the Oklahoma 29. And the first and goal Sooners at the Fresno State 6. Double tight end. Chester and Donnelly, I formation. Reynolds and Works. Ronaldo Works at tailback. Man in motion from right to left. Donnelly. That's the turn. They give to Works. Right side. 5, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Jamal Brown and Devon Joseph with a big hole. Well, what a drive that was. All the way from the Oklahoma 29. 71 yards. Went to third down twice. Second touchdown of the year for Ronaldo Works.
It was a very nice run. And again, like the draw play. He sort of starts up inside and then slides outside, and the defense is all pulled into the middle. And it really cleaned up well out there for him as he made his move to go upfield.
12 plays, 71 yards. Extra point now. Last one was blocked.
Got to make sure our front doesn't get pushed back.
Holding is McCoy. Snap, ball down. Kick is through the uprights. It's good. Timeout. 1:12 to go first quarter. Oklahoma 15. Fresno State nothing. This is the Oklahoma 16 to nothing. Beg your pardon. Can't count. 16 nothing. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. We are back with you. The Sooners go 71 yards in 11 plays plus the penalty, and the 6-yard run by Ronaldo works. They picked up 5 first downs in the drive. The extra point was good by DiCarlo, and the score now reads 16-0 Oklahoma. And here's the kickoff. Deep onside kick against that win. Fair catch signal for Spock makes the catch. Stephen Spock at the 20-yard line. Double tight end, tight end left on this play under center. Handoff goes to Davis. Now with the left side, gets up to the 26-yard line. Joe Fernandez in for the first time on the far side. I formation. Now the tight end shifts to the right side. Under center, draw play. Dwayne Wright, the tailback, gets back to the line of scrimmage. He's at the 26. Tommy Harris on the stop. 3rd down play and 4. That was a quarterback draw play as Jeff Grady went back, and the sort of the old-fashioned or standard draw play, handed the ball on the way back to the tailback, who went over the left side, and nothing there.
I think that Dvorak made an awful good play on that too. He's
Dvorak in there.
He's kind of like Shelby. He creates a lot of excitement when he comes in the game.
There's the end of the first quarter. Fresno was waiting for that to happen as they were standing around looking at the clock. Oklahoma leads at 16-0 after 1.
Beginning the second quarter of play for Fresno State.
All right, Fresno starts. There is we start second quarter. Back to pass. Quick pass up the middle, deflected and incomplete. Lance Mitchell wanted to intercept it, and now a late flag.
Offsides on the defense. That penalty is declined. Pass interference on the defense. It's a spot foul and an automatic first down.
Move the ball back.
5 yards, and the yardage is enough for a first down. Therefore, that penalty is going to be accepted. The pass interference on the defense is declined.
Well, the officials had another team meeting, and while we were talking there, they decided, hey, wait a minute, the 5-yard offside penalty gives them a first down up to 31, so that's a pickup of 3 more yards than they had, so they took the offside penalty rather than the pass interference. So it's at the 31, I formation, first down. Right is the tailback, flat pass caught at the 30, upfield 35, and Bernard Berrien was tackled by Brandon Everidge. We have double tight end now. Raise up, flat pass. Bernard at the 38-yard line. Bernard Berrien with the catch. 3 yards needed on 3rd down play. Empty backfield. Under center is Grady. Jeff Grady rolls right. Still looking. Lobs a pass upfield and throws it into the cheap seats. Russell Dennison just checked in. The special teams as the kick formation. Mike Lingua will be back to kick the ball. He's 50-yarder and a 29-yarder. Snap is on the money. Kicking this time against the wind. This is a beautiful punt. Perkins takes it at the 17. Hit immediately at the 18. A 45-yard punt. Shotgun from the 18. Handoff goes to Kewan. Goes right. Now back to his left. Cuts up the 20. He's at the 25. Breaks tackles. 30. 33. Late flag. 3 flags on the field.
On the offense. That penalty's declined. An illegal crackback block on the offense. Half the distance to the goal, and we'll replay first down.
All right, from the 12-yard line. Shotgun this time. Empty backfield. Back is Jason White. Plenty of time. Has all day. Can't find anyone open. Still can't find anyone. He'll run with it. He cuts upfield and goes out of bounds at about the line of scrimmage, original line of scrimmage, the 18. In shotgun formation, tight end left. 2 wide receivers left, 1 on the right. Kewan Jones up the middle. 20, jumps over 1 tackler. 25, fighting forward. Gets to the 27-yard line. In motion is Donnelly from right to left. The turn, the give over the right side. Kewan Jones, 30, has the first down. Big hole open up on the right side. Kelvin Shoshone made a tremendous block. Donnelly on the wing to the right. He goes in motion from right toward the left. Tight end on the right side is Chester. Here's the fake handoff, rolling back to the right. Pressure coming. There's a long, long pass downfield, and it's incomplete, and very nearly playing defense was Brandon Jones, trying to keep it from being intercepted. Rankins and Clayton go left. Donnelly is right. Second down play. Handoff right side. That's works. Breaks up to the 40 or the 45. First down to the 46. Huge hole around the right side. Sooners spread him out and then ran back to the right.
I think Big Joseph pulled to his outside and just buried somebody.
13 yards picked up from the 33 to the 46 on the run by Ronaldo Works. Well, both running backs are running today. Very well.
Same play they ran and took a 5 or 6 yard loss when the center couldn't make his block. He pulled that onside or play side guard and leaves the center on a little bit of an island. That time he made the block in good shape.
16-0 Sooners, 11-16 to go second quarter. I formation, 1st and 10. Jason White changing the play. Ball at the Oklahoma 46-yard line. Donnelly tight end right. 3-step drop. Pass far side. Caught by Rankins. The 47 has the first down at the 42-yard line. That was a pass for a bullet pass from, Jason has an arm on him, I'll tell you. He fired that one out the left side, and Rankins made the catch and got a couple of yards after that.
That's the thing I felt like this week they wanted to do was show them a run formation like the I formation here, where Kewan usually runs off tackle or something, and then throw some play action off of it because it gets you a little more standard defensive look.
Ball at the 42 in Fresno State territory. First down, number 13 for Oklahoma. I formation. 2 wide receivers to the right. Tight end on the left side is Donnelly. Reynolds and Wirtz in the backfield. White may have changed the play. 3-step drop. Pass near side. Rankins catches it. Hit immediately. But it will be a pickup of about 5, maybe 6 yards from the 42 to the 36, I believe. Juan Dials on the tackle. 6 yards picked up, as we called it, at the 36 in Fresno State territory. And the Sooners on this drive started from their own 18.
Like a speed sweep.
And now the Sooners quickly come up the line. Quick snap and the sweep to the right side. Ronaldo Works, jumps over one tackler and knocked out of bounds right at the first down. Now here is Kewan Jones in the lineup in place of Works. I formation. Tight end on the right side is Donnelly, and 2 wide receivers left. Jason may be changing the play at the 31. First down 10 at the Fresno State 31. The turn, the give to Jones. Kewan over right tackle, belted hard at the 29. The ball is at the 29 in Fresno State. I formation. Donnelly in motion from wing right to left. Fakes the handoff. White blitz, steps up, pass, caught at the 30. That's Reynolds at the 25, at the 20, and out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17. Nice job by Jason White in avoiding that blitzing corner man. He avoided him and got the pass wide open to J.D. Reynolds, and he gained 12 yards down to the 17.
That's the best play Jason's had this year. I'm telling you what, great poise, and he zipped that ball in there. There again, had that play been run to the right, he probably wouldn't have been able to throw it because a right-handed guy could have thrown that one where a left-hander couldn't, Bob. It's weird how it works, isn't it?
It is. At the 17, 1st and 10, that's number 15, first down already here in 9:26 to go before halftime. Tight end left side, under center. White gives the ball off to Kewan Jones, over left tackle, gets by the 15, broke one tackle, but then stopped at the 13. Now Donnelly in motion from left to right, I formation otherwise. Jason White turns, fakes the handoff. He looks, he throws a pass, caught at the 8, to the 5, touchdown Oklahoma. Brandon Jones. Oh, what a beautiful play that was. Well executed.
A great poise in the pocket. I tell you, they were people all around him.
A 13-yard pass to Brandon Jones down the middle after faking, and that's the 3rd touchdown pass of the year for Brandon.
It's a great 82-yard drive right there with a lot of good things in it, Bob.
Absolutely. Actually, it's longer than that because the penalty put it back to 12, but
you're right.
Officially,
You're right.
It'll pay 82. Here's the extra point at the south end zone. The attempt by Trey DiCarlo. Sooners lead at 22-0 with 8:37 to go before halftime. Waiting the deep snapper, Rice. He snaps the ball. McCoy races up. He'll run with it. He gets 2. McCoy raised up and ran it in for 2. How about them apples? That's McCoy. He was Matt McCoy from Jinx.
Did you see what happened to the jumper? He took off just before the snap.
I didn't see that.
They've worked on that all week this week. The guy that jumped early and blocked the kick took off as he did the last time they kicked out to the right side, changing up their rush, and they were ready for it.
Here's the kickoff, north to south. DeCarlo kicking with the wind, very high kick at the 10-yard line. Berrien up to the 20, finds a hole, 30. He may go long distance here. Now the Sooners get him at the 50. Well, it looked like that was Travis Wilson who made the saving tackle. A 41-yard return after that great 82-yard drive in 12 plays. Grady raised up, quick flat pass caught at the 49. Berrien avoids one tackler. Now almost, but he gets him before. Antonio Perkins, a sure tackler. Goes Berrien. Wide left is Marquet Davis. Offset I formation. Second down 8 from the Oklahoma 47. Back to pass. Fake handoff. Jeff Grady decides to run the ball. Hit from behind and tackled at the 42-yard line. Dan Cody nailed him. Dan Cody, 8 Oklahoma youngster, was our player of the game in the Alabama game. And let's see where they mark it precisely. It'll be the area of the 43. Lance Mitchell shaken up now as he's being tended to. Here comes some trainers in from the near sideline. Now they admonish the crowd to cheer, and cheer they do. Third down play from the 42, need to go to the 39. Under center is Jeff Grady, man in motion. Grady fakes the handoff. He's back to pass. He looks now. He's being chased. Man throws a pass, and it's out of bounds. Caught by Berrien, out of bounds far side. Linguai is back to punt the ball. He's done a good job. Had one go off the side of his foot. That's on the money, and he indeed will punt it. And this is a beautiful high kick. Fair catch signaled for and taken at the 12 by Antonio Perkins. High formation. Handoff goes. Oh, boom. That's Ronaldo Works hitting the backfield and loses on the play. Shotgun formation from the 9 or 10-yard line, actually downfield from the 10. Second down 13. White backs up to his goal line in the end zone. Throws a pass out of the 5. It's caught. Jukes one player. Still on his feet. Gets to the 11. Pretty well defended, but he caught the ball at the 5 and got. And now here's a late flag at the 11. Could have been a face mask. Let's go down to Mark Rogers.
Guys are tending to Lance Mitchell's left knee over here, and several concerned spectators right there. Scott Anderson, the trainer, working with him, and Brock Schnabel actually working with him right now, and Brent Venables looking on, obviously with concern, but no indication as to any severity right now.
There was a face mask signal by Cooper Castleberry, the referee, so that'll give the Sooners the first down, I would suppose. Oh, let's say the 5-yard penalty, all right.
I tell you, the Sooners kind of dodged the bullet. I thought that they clipped or cut a defender there at the line of scrimmage, and the flag was thrown in a different area, but they sort of got away with a little bit of a clip or a near clip on that play.
So the ball is put at the 16. It's still second down. Need to get to the 23 for the first down. So it's 7 yards to go on the second down play. Wide to the left is Brandon Jones. 2 wide receivers right. In motion is Clayton from slot right to the left. Shotgun. White hands the ball off up the middle. Kewan Jones tripped up. 3 of 6 today on third down plays. A little more than 5, really. Clayton in motion. White looks left. Now up the middle. Pass caught by Donnelly. First down. Breaks a tackle. Gets across the 30 and tackle there. Nice catch by Lance Donnelly from Weatherford.
Good protection again. Bush and Brown over here on the right side picked up the twist stunt very well.
Guess what? It's Donnelly's birthday today, so there's a birthday present.
There you go.
He's 22 today. Lance
I'll tell you
Donnelly
one
from
thing,
Weatherford.
Jason wrapped it up tight for him when he threw it. That ball had a lot of zip on it.
You know what I like, and Jason's done this every game, he looks off. He finds a receiver. He doesn't just fire anyone, you can't tell by his eyes.
Yeah, he doesn't give it away, and I like his patience, too.
17th first down, I formation at the 30-yard line. Blitz is on. There's the pass. Long one downfield. Great catch by Brandon Jones. He jumped high, hit the deck as he made the catch at the 46 in Fresno State territory. Went way high. He used the hands that time like you mentioned early in the game.
Well, I might have to make that his best play of the year because the rover from the left side blitzed and was coming, and Jason knew he was going to get hit and hit hard, and he put a ball in a perfect place where the defense couldn't get it, and if his receiver could make a great catch, so be it. And he did.
Brandon Jones gets credit for a 24-yard pass play. 4th reception, 51 yards. And the ball is 46-yard line Fresno territory. I formation, tight formation now. 2 wide receivers right. Back to throw a deep drop by White. He looks, he'll throw a long
held him.
pass, and a flag is down as he was being held by the defensive man, Juan Dills. Goes.
Pass interference on the defense. 15 yards.
Ooh.
Automatic first down.
Not holding, but interference.
This does not look good. Lance Mitchell is going into the locker room right now, walking very gingerly. They've got a couple of bags of ice. Bob Stoops just came over and patted him on the head and wished him well.
I formation from the 31, Fresno territory. 1st and 10. Handoff goes over the right side to Works, looking for daylight. 25, 20, down to close to the 15-yard line. Nice blocking that time. 16-yard run from the 31 to the 15. 20th first down. Juwan Rankin's nice blocking there on the outside on the right corner.
I tell you, Coach Wyatt's done a great job with all those receivers. They compete and block so well for the running game and for each other on some of those passes.
So 16-yard run by Works puts the ball at Fresno 15. First down number 20 for Oklahoma. I formation, 2 wide receivers left. Donnelly tight end right. Play comes to the right, give to Works. 15, 10, cuts back 5. Touchdown Oklahoma. J.D. Reynolds knocked out the last guy, and the Sooners have just cruised from their own 13 all the way downfield. went to a 3rd down once. But they overcame an early penalty as well. Wow, that's impressive.
And as you pointed out, what a neat play by J.D. Reynolds to lead up through the hole. And, of course, you get a fullback or a tight end leading the play. It's so much better than linemen pulling because those guys are used to functioning in open areas. And he picked up the right guy and set him home free.
87-yard drive there. Extra point at the south end zone attempt here. Last time McCoy ran it in for 2. Snap, ball down this time. Kick in the air, and it sails to the uprights. And Oklahoma goes on top by the score of 31 to fresh out. 3:48 to go before halftime. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. Line drive kick. Skips at the 5 away from Jennings, and out of the end zone it'll be a touchback. Fresno State from their own 20. Offset I formation. Dwayne Wright is the tailback. Handoff to Wright, left side. Hit hard by Lehman, who pushed him down right there at about the line of scrimmage. Terry McLemore, a statistician, points out that Fresno State 41 yards of total offense, 338 for the Sooners, and Oklahoma leads 31-0. No gain, 2nd and 10. They gain half yard there. Wide to the right side goes Berrien. Wide left is Marquez Davis. Man in motion is Jamal Jones from left to right. Back to pass. Jeff Gray throws. Caught by Jamal Jones, who was in motion. Tackled almost immediately by Nicholson or Antonio Perkins. Fresno has not picked up a first down on a 3rd down situation, have they? 0 for 4. 3rd down play and 3 from the 27. Empty backfield now, but raising up is Gray. Throws it. He's hit and tackled for a loss.
Got him again.
Perkins got him at the 25, a 2-yard loss. That was a flat pass that was caught by Bernard Berrien. A favorite flat pass play, but the Sooners sort of have it figured out there, and the 2-yard loss.
The way they acted there, I thought it might be a pass off. It looked almost like a lateral. I thought maybe Perkins was going to get him a sack.
Back to receive the kick will be that same Antonio Perkins, and Lingua will be back. Mike Lingua to punt the ball. This will be his 5th punt. Waiting for the snap.
See Straight messing with him down here. He'll run out and take him.
There he is back. He gets the snapper, and he kicks the ball off the side of his foot. Fair catch taken at the 35 or 36 in Oklahoma territory. Holding on the Fresno State 18-yard line is the preliminary signal.
They may be going after this.
10 men on the line of scrimmage. Mike Lingua gets the snap. The rush is on. Gets the kick underway. High kick this time. Beautiful. Perkins backs up. Trying to get a block from Brandon Jones. Catches the ball from 37. Jukes his way to the 40. Nice move to the 50. He goes left, now back right, spins and gets that tackle. Face mask on top of that. Perhaps at the 47 in Fresno State territory. 48-yard kick, but he did a great job on the 15-yard return, and looks like a face mask will be tacked on top of that. Boy, that's a fine run back.
It really was. Almost got out of that. I tell you, you see Big Cody in there on most of these punt returns, and his job is to like when he's rushing the quarterback, is to pressure the punter. And he's pushed his man almost back into the punter a couple of times. In fact, he bumped the punter then because he was blocked into him. And of course, his presence back there in front of that punter, that's not a whole lot of fun if you're the guy punting.
Well, the Castleberry was telling us their face mask personal foul, so it's a 15-yarder and puts it at the 32-yard line in Fresno State territory. And shotgun, White gets the snap, looks left, throws, caught at the 27. I said Perkins, Peoples it was. No tight end. Here's the blitz, the handoff goes around the right side to Works, looking around the corner. He cuts, 20-yard line, that's the first down. From the 20-yard line, back to pass, White, he looks right, he fires a pass, caught by Brandon Jones at the 17, hit immediately. 17-yard line, snap is from the shotgun pass. Behind. From the 17, 3rd and 10 from the Fresno State 17. Jason White, shotgun, takes the ball, looks right, now looks down the middle, now throws, touchdown Oklahoma. Mark played with a great catch in the end zone.
Well, that was a pretty good throw.
Yeah, it was, but it was a great jump and catch. He threw it high enough where had Clayton not been able to get it, I don't think the interception could be made, but that was a great pass. Can't say enough about Jason White's arm.
No, you really can't. He did a little quick pump out here to the right and then drilled it.
Wow. So there's a drive of 32 yards in 5 plays. And Oklahoma goes up 37-0. Third touchdown of the half by Jason White passing. Total yards of 256 for Oklahoma, 30 yards for Fresno State. And that's just passing. Snap, ball down, kick in the air, looks good, is good. 38-0 Oklahoma, 35 seconds to go before halftime. The Sooners will be kicking off, 35 seconds to go in the second quarter, leading 38-0. DiCarlo kicks it off, booms this one. Nice turning in over in, clear out of the end zone. Shotgun, back, retreats about 5 steps, looks, now he's chased out of the pocket, he's sacked. Larry Burdine's first sack of the day at the 16-yard line. He simply couldn't find anyone open. Simple as that.
Coverage had him buttoned up, didn't he?
So a loss of 4, that could be the end of the first half. They got 14 seconds and the clock stops, so someone has called a timeout.
Second timeout.
All right, from the 16, it is second down, 14 yards to go after that sack. 3 wide receivers are in. Shotgun formation. Back to pass Jeff Grady, being rushed. Chased out of the pocket, being chased. Gets the pass underway too low and incomplete. There's a handoff over the right side to right, the tailback. He gets a couple of yards to the 18. And there is the end of the first half. The end of the first half, Oklahoma, as the sun comes out here at Owen Field. Oklahoma 38, Fresno State nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join the University of Oklahoma in congratulating our 2003 NCAA National Championship men's gymnastics team.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2003 Pride of Oklahoma. Watch now and listen as our featured twirler, Miss Tracy Addington, presents a dynamic routine as the Pride performs a medley of John Cougar Mellencamp's ROCK in the USA and Chuck Berry's rock and roll music.
Fresno State won the toss and deferred to the second half. They want to receive, obviously. Bernard Marion and Adam Jennings are the two deeps. And we're set to go with the second half. Sooners lead 38-0. Here we go. DiCarlo kicks off with the north wind. It'll go about Jennings 2 yards deep in the end zone. Wanted to run it out, but his teammate said, nope, touch it back. First and 10 at the 20-yard line as Jeff Grady hands the ball off to his tailback. Hit at the line of scrimmage and gets maybe a yard, fights forward. Second down, 8 yards to go. Fresno thrown double tight end, too, at their own 22-yard line. He turns, gives to Sumlin, goes left, cuts back to his right, and gets at the 25-yard line. Dante Nicholson on the tackle from the Fresno 25. Then in motion. Sooners now have a blitz, all-out blitz. Rolling out is Jeff Gray, throws a pass, caught, and first down at the 30-yard line. With Spock in the fullback spot, and Sumlin. Handoff goes to Sumlin around the right side. Tries to make a cut. Nice tackle by Nicholson. Man in motion. Recco from left to right. Turn, give to Sumlin. He's hit. He gets away. Hit again and then knocked backwards. Got a yard to the 33. Offset I formation from the 33. Here's Gray. Back to pass. Grady. Hit just as he throws. And almost intercepted. Well, but it wasn't. Waiting for the deep snap. It's low. A little bit low. And he just barely gets away. Shelby almost have. Turk Perkins takes it at the 34. Cuts upfield 35, 40, 45 to his right, the 50. Hesitates at the 45 and knocked down at the 45. Late flag on the play right at the point of the tackle. Holding is, he signaled 2 holding penalties. So twice the Sooners were holding.
Well, they're going to take the deep one here.
Oklahoma in possession of throwing 24 after the penalty. Handoff goes to Keywan Jones. Versus to his left. Cuts upfield. Gets about to the 27-yard line. Shotgun. Jason White looks to his right, fires a pass, caught in a crowd at the 30. Brandon Jones makes the catch immediately, is tackled. And now they're saying maybe he dropped it. Yes, that's official running in from the far side saying he dropped it. No tight end, so we have 5 wide receivers. Jason White backs up. Screen pass inside, deflected. Brandon Jones tipped it, and got his own tipped ball, but gets nowhere as he's tackled at way back for a loss at the 25-yard line. So Blake Ferguson with his first punt of the day. Snap on the money from Rice. Steps up, partially blocked.
Somebody got pushed back too far.
It's similar to the one at Alabama. Blocked, but yet he gets some pretty good yardage up to the 5-yard line in Sooner territory.
Looks like Lance Mitchell has suffered an injury to his anterior cruciate ligament in his left knee, and looks like he's going to be out for quite some time, guys. Bad news.
Not good news. From the Oklahoma 45, Fresno has a man in motion from the right side. Jeff Grady is under center. Still calling. Now he comes back, looks back, a 5-step drop, throws down the middle, caught at the 25, 20, 15, and tackled inside the 15. Alec Greco made the catch. Spock in motion from fullback to the right. Under center is Grady. Back to pass. He looks. He throws in the end zone. Incomplete. Man in motion from right to left. That's the tight end shifting over to the left side. Back to pass. Draw play to Sumlin. Down the middle. It's a pile at the 12. And Gayron Allen has him at the 11-yard line. I believe he hit him first. 2 wide receivers left. Berrien and Jennings. Under center is Jeff Grady. Split backs behind him from the Oklahoma 11. Grady drops back, blitzing, fires a pass, caught at the 5, Berrien to the 1-yard line. Touchdown, I believe. He reached the ball across the goal line, and Fresno State is on the board with their second possession here in the second half. Snap, ball is down, kick in the air, line drive, and it goes through the uprights. So it's 38-7, Sooners lead, 9:06 to go, third quarter timeout. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. Rankins and Perkins deep for Oklahoma. The Sooner lead cut 38-7. Kick against the wind is a nice one by Vicentainer. Rankins takes it at the 3, to his left at the 10, hit at the 11, 15, and down at the Jennings hitting him, makes the tackle at the 17 approximately. 2 wide receivers to the right. Here is Jason White coming to his right, hands the ball to Kewan Jones. Big hole. Flag is down. He gets the 25 and gets close to the first down at the 27.
The penalty is half the distance to the goal, and replay first down.
So the line of scrimmage was the 17. We get into half yardage situations here where it's closer to the 8. That's where they put it. So it's first down play needing to go from the 8 to the 27. 15 yards to go.
That's what I was talking about at halftime, Bob, is losing your focus and getting those penalties and things like that.
High formation. Tight end on the left side. 2 wide receivers right. Sooners in their own territory deep. Hand the ball, Kewan Jones gets outside the right end, cuts at the 8, spins at the 10, tackled at the 11. Tight end Donnelly on the right side, shotgun formation.
He's going to throw down here at the bottom, I think.
They changed the play. Kewan Jones goes to his left from the 11-yard line, back to pass, 16 yards to go. White throws the ball, and Weiser throws it away, or he would have been sacked at the 1. From the 11-yard line, 4 wide receivers, 3 left and 1 right. Shotgun, Jason White back to pass, looks, still looking. Now he throws up the middle, caught at the 24, 25, 30, Brandon Jones, first down at the 34-yard line. I tell you, Jason White bought time with that great protection by the offensive line and his alertness. He looked the field over and found Brandon Jones open, hit him at about the 24, and Jones got another 10 up to the 34 for the first down. Good play.
Nice patience. Way to search out your receivers, and of course when he came to it, he was wide open, wasn't he?
He was. Brandon Jones really become a key receiver, hasn't he, Merv?
He really has. He looks like he's almost Jason's go-to guy.
24th first down for Oklahoma. Jason now with the I formation from their own 34, changing the play. Jason, 3-step drop, looks left, pump fakes, now throws a pass that was deflected, I think, or maybe slipped out of his hands, or he might have been hit just as he threw. Under center is Jason White, fullback and tailback in the I. Handoff goes up the middle. Jones gets virtually nothing, maybe a yard. He gets a yard as Tyrone Culver, the free safety, makes the stop. The Sooners have a 3rd down and 8. White with the blitz on, chased out of the pocket. Flag is down, throws a pass, overthrown, incomplete. Almost picked off way upfield.
There were 2 holds by the offense. Both fouls are declined. It's 4th down.
4th down from the Oklahoma 36-yard line, so the Sooners have picked up 1 first down in the 3rd period after scoring 6 straight possessions in the first half. That's just exactly what Merv Johnson was talking about, maybe losing a little bit of focus. Now let's see if Blake Ferguson can get a kickoff here without it being blocked. Bernard Berrien is back to receive. Sooners pointing out rushers there that they'll have to block. There's the deep snap. It's on the money. And the kick is blocked again. This one is picked up at the 29 and down across the 25 to the 24-yard line. Adam Jennings blocked that. The ball is at the 24 in Oklahoma territory, and The crowd really gets into it. Jeff Grady under center, man in motion is Spock. Back is Grady, looking short pass caught at the 24. That's right, out of the backfield. Dante Nicholson will not let him go. From the 22, second down, 8 yards to go. Under center is Jeff Grady. Offset eye, man in motion is Marquet Davis from right to left. Fakes the handoff. Grady being rushed, lobs a pass, caught, but down immediately right there at the 22. 5:12 on the clock running to go in the third period. 2 wide receivers left and 1 to the right. Tight end on the right side. 1 back behind the quarterback. Grady back to pass. He's being rushed. It's a screen. It's incomplete at the 22. Angle to the right. Good snap. The ball is down. The kick is certainly long enough, and it's no good off to the wide left, I believe. So a 34-yard field goal. No good, and the score remains 38-7. Ball is at the 22 in Oklahoma territory. 1st and 10 for the Sooners. J.D. Reynolds and Kewan Jones in the eye. 2 wide receivers right and tight end left is Donley. Here's Jason White, gives the ball. Kewan, big hole right side. Breaks up across the 25, all the way to the 29, close to the 30. Jason changing the play. I formation showing blitz. Handoff goes over the right side. Kewan Jones breaks up for short yardage. Willie Roberts checks in. Now they both shift over to the right side, so the unbalanced line to the right is what it amounts to. And Jason hands the ball over to the right side. Kewan Jones breaks upfield, cuts back to his left, and has the first down, it appears. Works in the top of the eye, fake to him, rolling left. Jason White throws a pass, had to throw it in a hurry. Flag is thrown, maybe roughing the passing.
I believe it is. Yeah, we've had a couple of.
Penalty is 10 yards and replay first down.
2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Shotgun from the Oklahoma 22. Blitz, handoff, Works, is tripped up and does everything he can. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Brandon Jones wide right. Donnelly also tied in on the right side. Shotgun, Jason White looks left, throws a pass, underthrown, incomplete. Rankins wide right, no tight end. Shotgun, back to pass, blitz is on again. Pass caught by Reynolds at the 23. Goes to his left, jumps across the 25. Waiting on the deep snap from Rice. Jacob Rice from Norman. Deep snapper. Gets the ball back on the money. This time good blocking, and the crowd cheers. He gets the punt underway, taken on the run, and Darian upfield to the 50, down into Oklahoma territory. Good return all the way down to the Oklahoma 42-yard line. Under center is quarterback Jeff Grady. Offset I formation. Sumlin to tailback. Grady, good protection, lobs a pass, has a man, and it's picked off. A great interception. Rodney Poole picked it off. Perfect timing. Pass intended for Adam Jennings, who's 5'10". Rodney Poole is 6'3", and he timed that perfectly, Merv.
He really did. Little out-and-up fake, and the safety got over in position, just like Nicholson did last week on his interception. Got over in position. Sometimes those safeties hang in the middle of the field a little too long, and they can't cover on the boundary.
4th Sooner interception of the season, then for Poole, his first one. Rodney Poole, tell you about him. He's from Houston, Texas, Westbury, 1963, 198, sophomore. Oklahoma from their own 24-yard line. I formation, 2 wide receivers right. Reynolds and Wirtz in the eye. Handoff to Works. Over the right side, good hole, 30, 35, 36-yard line, 37 perhaps. What a big hole opened up. That offensive line, when they, on occasion, and every time in the first half it seemed, but on occasion here in the third period, it really opened up some gaping holes.
Using a little big on big and leading Reynolds through the hole on the linebacker, and that seems to be something they're executing a little bit better than some of the other schemes.
13-yard run by Ronaldo Works to the 37. Oklahoma has their 26th first down at their own 37-yard line. Here's Jason White, giving it Works over the left side. He gets up to the 39-yard line. Play clock at 4. Jason White on the eye. Gives the ball off to Works. Coming to the right side. Needs a block. Hesitates. Puts the heads down. 40, 42-yard line. 2-1. That's the end of the third quarter. After 3 periods, Oklahoma 38, Fresno State 7. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. Motion now. Clayton from right to left, slot right to the left. We start the 4th period. Jason White fires a pass, caught by Clayton, gets away from him at the 45. And now he's tackled from behind at the 36. He got away from him at the 45, went on down, then paused a bit to try to get another little bit of a crease, and the guy hit him from behind and tackled him. What a bullet pass by
Great
White.
throw.
Wow. 22 yards on the pass play. From the 42 to the 36 is where they put it.
Throw a pass like that on that quick rhythm, Bob, there's very little opportunity to rush it.
27th first down at the 36-yard line in Fresno State territory. Sooners did not score in that third period. Reynolds in motion from halfback left. Jason White in the shotgun hands the ball off. Fakes the handoff. Back to pass. Throws down the middle. Caught. And Juwan Rankins makes the catch, and he's still on the ground. He made the catch at the 22. Was hit immediately. Took a real pop. Had his ribs exposed there, it appeared. I don't see how he hung on to that ball, Merv.
Yeah, he really got hit hard.
Wow. He really made a great catch. Let's go down to Mark.
Bob, you're exactly right. That was a great catch by Rankins, and you could really see the safety coming up, and he had Rankins right in his crosshairs there, dialed in. It was Britt Vissentanner, as you talked about, and came up and hit Juwan pretty good in the side, and I think maybe he's just got the wind knocked out of him a little bit. Hopefully he'll be fine.
Now he's left with Clayton. Peoples and Clayton are left from the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 at the Fresno State 22. Hand off to Jones. Hesitates a bit. Gets only a yard to the 21. Unbalanced line to the right, in effect. And now in motion will be Reynolds from left half back to the right. Shotgun. Jason White goes to his right. Looks. Fires a pass. Caught by Clayton at the 15. And out of bounds at the 14 or 13. I formation. Man in motion from right to left is Roberts, the tight end about whom we spoke. Here's the fake handoff. Pass wide open. Touchdown, Oklahoma. What a great call. Lance Donnelly makes the catch. I mean, he was wide open as they faked into the line. And that's the 4th touchdown for Jason White. That's a great execution.
It really was, and it's so tough on the defense when you got short yardage, and then they kind of get mesmerized by all that motion. You know, are they going toward it? They're going away from it. What are they doing? Are they trying to overload one side? And boom, they fake a run and throw a pass, and sometimes you just flat-footed back there.
So that was a drive, 76 yards in 8 plays. And the Sooners go up 44-7.
It sure helps not to have those holding penalties on those drives, doesn't it?
And helps not to have punts blocked, too. Here's the McCoy will be holding at the north end zone. Ball is in the air by DiCarlo, and it's good. So it's 45-7 Sooners, 13:28 to go, 4th period. We'll be back. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. Here's DiCarlo's kick. This one's a sound of a deep onside type kick. Taken by Berrien at the 20. He's their normal returner, and he's at the 30, and he's still fighting. Gets to the 33-yard line. So the Fresno State has good field position. Let's go to Mark Rogers.
Guys, Paul Thompson is taking some snaps, so it looks like that he may come in next series. Maybe not. I wouldn't be surprised to see Jason White get out there one more, but Paul Thompson trying to get ready to go. 338 yards passing for Jason White, and it's just about as efficient as you could be. Had a great afternoon.
Sumlin is at the top of the eye. Flat pass caught at the 32 and hit. Jennings makes the catch and immediately tackled by Antonio Perkins. Offset I formation. Adam Jennings wide right. Handoff goes to Sumlin. He's tripped up. Nice tackle, just a shoe top tackle in the backfield. 3 wide receivers right. Tight end on the left side. Here's a long drop, flat pass. Caught by Sumlin in the backfield. Cuts upfield 40. Has the first down at the 45. Fresno State, they have a thrown 46-yard line. I formation. Handoff again to Sumlin. Left side. Gaping hole. That's Dwayne Wright. What breaks free. 30. Chased on the far side. 20. 10-yard line. And Perkins got him from behind at about the 5-yard line. Vircher and Sumlin, the I. Wide receiver left is in motion to the right. Turn. They give to Sumlin. Cuts over left tackle. Back to his right. Touchdown. Untouched. 6-yard run for Sumlin. Waiting for the snap from center. Holding will be Jordan Christensen. And Vissentanner knocked it through, and we have timeout. 45-14 Oklahoma, 11:22 to go, 4th period. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. Rankins on the near side, Perkins on the far side. Vissentanner approaches the ball from the 35. Kicks it with the wind downfield into the end zone. Rankins will touch the back. Hickson and Works are the 2 backs. Thompson low snap, hands the ball off. Works, he cuts up over the right tackle, gets to the 24 for a 4-yard pickup. Tight end on the right side, handoff up the middle. Hickson carries the ball, and that's his first carry of the year, I believe. He gets no gain. Thompson, shotgun, gets the snap, looks up, fires a pass, caught. Peoples catches that, and it's very close. Depends on the spot at the 30. in Oklahoma territory.
Got a nice spot.
2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Shotgun. Paul Thompson gets the snap. Hands to Hickson around the right side. No, he keeps it. Thompson upfield. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25 and out of bounds. At the 20, Paul Thompson really faked this out. He looked like he was handed to Hickson. He kept it and went back to the left. And wide open, came down the left side and turned on the speed. Wow, he has great speed.
You might better get ready for a little different running game when he comes in the game.
50 yards, 31st first down, and the ball is at the Fresno State 20-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Wide to the right, 2 wide receivers for the Sooners. Tight end on the left side, and Paul Thompson under center on the I formation. And Hickson over the left side, breaks 1 tackle, down to the 15, still on its feet, down to the 10-yard line. Dante Hickson. It appears to get another first down. Well, this second unit wants to move, don't they?
Well, they do, and I'm really happy to see it. And I tell you, the guy playing center right now, I don't want to jinx him, but he started working there Monday. Never been there before in his life.
You're talking about Chester,
yes.
Chris Chester.
And, of course, Townsend, true freshman fullback, has been in there.
Atelio Ford wide right. Will Peoples, tight end on the left. Here's the handoff, goes to Hickson left side, down to the 5-yard line or close to it. I formation. Townsend and Hickson in the I behind Paul Thompson. Handoff goes to Hickson left side, hit at the 6, down to the 5. A shotgun. Paul Thompson gets the exchange, keeps the ball, runs down the middle, and touchdown Oklahoma. Same play that he made 50 yards on. Fake to Hickson going right, kept it left, and the Sooners have gone 80 yards with Paul Thompson directing. And they had a 50-yard run and a 5-yard run for the touchdown. First touchdown rushing for Paul Thompson. Oklahoma leads at 51-14. Well, he has some speed, doesn't he, Merv?
He's quick. He's quick.
Paul Thompson.
That's a different dimension for that shotgun when your quarterback can do that now.
Reminds you a little bit of Smith kid from Missouri. Here's the ball down, the kick. Trey DiCarlo booms it through at the north end zone. And it's 52-14 Sooners. 7:56 to go, 4th period timeout. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. Here's the kickoff from the 20. Really a high kick. Berrien takes it at the 28 to his right to the 30, to his jukes there at the 35, gets the 39. Matt McCoy gets him. Fresno State, wide receivers left and right, tight end on the left. Under center, Jeff Grady, who's gone all the way, goes to his left, hands off to right, who made that long run. I think that's the same play, only this time it didn't work. Matt McCoy waiting on him, and no gain at the 39. He had a run of 49 yards, Dwayne Wright did, to set up the final, or the touchdown last time they had the ball. This time got nothing. Clint Ingram now in on defense, and middle linebacker for Oklahoma.
Bob, I'd say that Mitchell's hurt because they brought Baker out of redshirt. He's playing now.
So from the, I want to talk more about that in a minute. From the 39, back to pass. Grady fires it, caught. Short man, Spock, has the first down at the midfield stripe. I formation. Greco in motion. Quarterback Jeff Grady fakes the handoff, looks downfield, fires, has a man caught by Jennings at the 30 and down immediately. A 20-yard pass play from the 30-yard line in Oklahoma territory. Back to pass, down the middle, thrown incomplete. Went through the hands of the intended receiver. Some second teamers in for their team as well. Back to pass, Grady. Quick pass, inside screen. Jameson at the 25, 20, 15, glides down to about the 11-yard line. A tight end shifts over to the right side. Here's Jeff Grady, handoff to Sumlin over left tackle. Tries to find a crack and does find one. Gets down to the 6-yard line. I formation, man, and they shift over to the right side. The tight end does. Turn, give to Sumlin over right tackle. Pasha Jackson has him, but he gets down to the 3. Offside I formation from the Oklahoma 3. Man in motion from left to right. Here's the roll to the right of the quarterback. Jeff Gray throws a pass, caught at the 2. Touchdown Fresno State. Away in the snap. It's down. Christensen holding, and the extra point is good. So we have a timeout. 52-21 Oklahoma leads with 4:35 to go, 4th period. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network. The running back there actually on either side of Thompson in motion is Hickson, or that's Townsend. From left halfback to the right, Thompson option play. No play. We had movement by the Sooners before the play got underway. They're in motion. Again, Townsend, same play, 1st and 15. Thompson rolls right, looks to pass. They have him, and he's sacked back at the 5-yard line. Here's Paul Thompson. Hand off to Hickson. Alone one with Italio Ford, and wide left is Travis Wilson. Thompson keeps the ball, goes right, and gets nowhere. Snap is high. Kick's gotten underway. Pretty good hang time. Berrien waits for it. Takes it at the Oklahoma 39. And Eric Bassey gets him at as he crosses the 35, the Oklahoma 34. With Jennings in motion from left to right. Handoff goes. Sumlin over the right side. Hit and spins, and McCoy finishes the tackle. Poteet initially hit him to the 34-yard pickup. High formation. Sumlin left side over the left tackle. Meets a pile at about the 27 and tackle there. Dwayne Wright is now tailback. He gets the handoff over the right side and appears to have the first downer. Very close to it. Jeff Grady under center. Grady turns, gives it to Wright. Wright over left tackle, breaks free, gets down to the 10-5, touchdown. Boy, that was way too easy as Dwayne Wright goes 24 yards. Almost untouched. Broke through a hole over left tackle. With 1:02 to go fourth period, the extra point is knocked through by Vicentainer, and it's now 52-28. Well, that sounds like arena football, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really does.
Vicentainer will kick off now for Fresno State from left to right, from north to south, deep into the end zone. Brandon Jones touches it back, and the Sooners will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line, leading 52-28. I formation, Paul Thompson under center. Turns, hands the ball off.
Goodness
Dante
gracious.
Hickson, and he's tackled for a loss. Sean Ferreira now fullback. Dante Hickson over the left side, loses some more yards. Loses a couple. And that's probably going to be the last play of the game. Sooners have win number 3 and certainly will keep their number 1 ranking as Oklahoma wins it by the score of 52-28 over Fresno State. That's our final score. Oklahoma 52, Fresno State 28. We'll be back with the wrap-up show. This is the Oklahoma Sooner Network.
Kickoff time set for 2:30. And on behalf of the University of Oklahoma, we'd like to thank you for your attendance and support of Sooner football and remind you to please run safely as you leave the stadium. Have a great evening.
I believe the first half, that's as well as I think we've played both sides of the ball, everything together for a half of football, maybe since we've been here. You put it all together, the execution was excellent. And, you know, Fresno's a team that everyone understands. Year in, year out, they win 8, 9, 10 games. And, you know, to have a lead 39-0 it means you're playing awfully well. You know, we would have liked to play better in the second half, but I'm not going to sit here and make too much of it. This happens. I don't know that everywhere I've coached in every game, anytime you've been up 39-0, the second half's always a major headache. Guys lose a little bit of focus, or the twos get in there, and that's why they're twos instead of ones, and it just never looks good. And that was the case again today. But for the most part, to have that lead and to play so strong for a great part of the game was good.
Coach, I thought the running game, which many people have talked about, looked terrific. Both backs just showed great quickness today.
They really did. And I thought our offensive line, J.D. Runnels, tight ends also all really created some great seams and really did run the ball well like we want to and in tough situations. So that part of the game hopefully continues to improve and is coming along like we had hoped it would and thought it could. And then Jason, again, is just exceptional throwing the football, running around, making plays, and it really looked good again. It looked great again tonight.
How proud of you of your receivers today?
Words can't describe it. You know, they had a great game today, and you know they make the offense look good with some of the catches they have, and you know the yards after the catches they had today was big. So, you know they had a great game. They keep improving every week, and that's something we're looking for.
I think we just clicked, like you said. no groove. We just start clicking, coming as one, and everything opened up. Plays worked out like they were supposed to work out from the get-go.
You know, we just felt real confident. We felt we can do basically anything we wanted as an offense, not taking anything away from Fresno State, but because those guys play hard. But we just felt as an offense, you know, we're coming together, and that's how we feel right now. We're clicking at the right time.
It just seemed like everything was just flowing. From the run game to the pass, play action, everything just gelled. It was just smooth.
Because I wanted to meet all the players. I wanted to see them play in real life. And I also wanted to see the coach.
That was special. I mean, you know, Coach was telling me that, you know, they went and they asked him, you know, if he could be anywhere, where would he go? And it was like he said, here, you know, I mean, anywhere. I mean, how many people would choose here? You know, that's special. That lets you know that, you know, he thinks a lot of us. You know, that was a big thing to me.
That was just a special thing that happened today, and just to see the smile on his face, I mean, it's priceless, and just to be able to be a part of that was a blessing.
Oh yeah, that's, you know, anytime, you know, a kid like that, you know, looks up to us, you know, we take great pride in that, and even knowing that he could have picked anywhere else in you know, the country to go, he picked here to be here at OU, you know, and I think it all started, you know, just by how our coach Stoops is, you know, he showed us a lot of emotion, and I think when he showed us that emotion, you know, that kind of hit us to the heart. And, you know, anytime you have a little kid right there in front of you, you know, it's always going to touch you, and it also touched me.
This has been a Sooner Vision presentation for the Sooner Sports Network in cooperation with Sooner Sports Properties.